What's good? Welcome back, and how the have you been? I am so glad that you could be here with me today. Alright, okay, let's get into it. So, today I got a continuation of my last video. I was gonna make it into one video, but then I was like, nah, fuck all that. We'll turn it into two. This time, we're here with This House by MacDonald. This is a response to WHITEBOY, to the backlash from WHITEBOY. Making WHITEBOY got him in some hot water for no reason, but in some hot water with a bunch of thin-skinned, let's not talk about skin actually, for you get canceled, just some people who can't handle some discourse. And he just tried to start a dialogue and people couldn't handle it. So people obviously got up in arms and said a bunch of bullshit, said he was racist, whatever. But he just said how he felt. He's entitled to feel how the fuck he wants to feel. Usually, you don't just shame people for having feelings that really aren't, they're not hurting anybody. The feelings, if anything, it at least starts a dialogue between two groups that don't see eye to eye, so then they can get somewhere to reach some common ground. But nope, that's out the window in 2021. Even though this, I don't think this is from 2021, but fuck all that, that's what it was leading to. You can't say shit, but luckily, MacDonald isn't one of these bitch-ass celebrities out here these days that get canceled and go and hide in their house for 9 months and then come out talking about, I'm sorry, I'm donating to charity. I want to donate to the charity that represents the group of people that I treated less than human like dirt. But anyway, yeah. He also knows he didn't do anything wrong. He knows there was no cruel intent behind the song, obviously. You can just listen to the lyrics and see that there was no cruel intentions behind the song. But people don't want to hear it. They just take people's word for it that the song was racist. I did the same thing because the propaganda against MacDonald is strong. There is a heavy smear campaign on this man, you know, because now that I'm uncovering his music and listening to it for myself, the dude doesn't say nothing offensive, bro. He's really not offensive. He's just not a fucking sim, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't live in the world of the Sims, you know? God doesn't click on a toilet, or maybe he does. Simulation theory? Maybe God does click on a toilet for me to go pee-pee and poo-poo. Okay, so anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, subscribe to the channel. I read an analytic today that said, big word, 17% of my viewers are subscribers, which is crazy to me. So that means that if you don't hit the notification bell, there's a big chance that you are going to end up in that 83% that doesn't get notified that my video is out. That's crazy. So please hit that notification button too. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, the Patreon will be in the description, along with the Cashapp, Venmo, and PayPal, because some people don't fuck with Patreon. But yes, I started a Patreon because obviously videos get demonetized a lot when you react to music. So I'd like to do this for a full-time career. So I put the option out there. If you want to donate, you can. If you don't, you don't. If you want to pledge, you can. If you don't, you don't. It is not mandatory, but it is very appreciated. Now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's get to this song. This House by MacDonald. WHITEBOY response. Okay, let's get it.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes.
Yeah, that was tough already. I like that. He's already super motivational. This dude, no, dog, he is not, I don't care what nobody says, he's not a bad person. This is a good guy. He, no matter what, is going to try to inspire. I thought this was about to be some, you piece of bitch, I hate you, because you hate my song, and whatever. But, I thought that was going to be the song. Instead, of course, he just comes speaking real shit. That's why I respect his pen game so much, because where he could just be like a ridiculous asshole, he responds logically. He knows what he's doing. But I know I paused it early, so I'll start it from the beginning, and I won't pause again until I need to. I'm gonna pause. I like talking. That's what you come to the channel for, I hope. I hope you're not coming here just to hear the song, because if you are, go listen to the fucking song. Let's go.
Lately, everyone been talking crazy. Feel like everybody's got some to say. They misinterpreted my good intentions and expected I was just gonna step away. If there's a heart that pumps and there's a breath to take, then I won't bite my tongue as long as I'm awake. And they don't have the guts to make a dumb mistake. I'd rather crash a car than never touch the brakes. I built this house. They're the kind of people that be dying for exposure. They're the kind of people that get mad and lose composure. They're the kind of people that are never going forward. They're just the ones that are looking for apologies. Hating real loud, but they follow me. Screaming at the top of their lungs, I'm the scum of the earth. In the same damn breath, trying to preach about equality. Back before I wrote the song on race, they all ignored that I had something great. They tried to edge me out, they didn't hear my bars. They tried to tell me that I wasn't built for fame. Fast forward to when I'm paid. I ain't spend a dollar on the chain. I'll get my mama a house, I'll get my dad a car, I'll make my sister rich, she'll never work again. And this hater is so underwhelming. I'm conditioned for all the abuse. Seeing the reaction videos all blowing up, and you're welcome for all of the views.
Thank you, Tom. It's not a lie, but I'm reacting because I actually enjoy your videos, and other people enjoy me enjoying your videos. Trust and believe. I'm putting my heart and soul and brain into these videos because I truly enjoy making them. And obviously you guys know that, so I don't really even think I have to say that. But I'm going to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because, first of all, it goes along with what the fuck he said. So I'm going to speak on that. But I know he's really talking about the people who are sitting there talking shit.
Blow up my Twitter. Y'all just keep making me bigger. Y'all just keep showing you're triggered. Y'all just keep missing the point and I keep doing me. Y'all ain't nothing to even consider. Man, I built this house. I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I could see this coming like a fortune teller.
Back before I even wrote the record, I could see this coming like a fortune teller. And the funniest thing is, I 100% believe it, because it seems as if everything that he does is super strategic and calculated. Like, before he wrote White Boy, he knew the possibilities of reactions that could come. Oops, god damn, I hit the button. I sent the video all the way back to 0. My bad. But it seems as if he already kind of knew the kind of reactions that he could get, and he was somewhat prepared to respond with a couple different responses. I'm sure he didn't write the responses, but he had an idea of what was going to happen because he knows how ignorant the world is. The world is predictably ignorant these days. It really is. If you just think ahead a few steps, you're already doing more work than 90% of the fucking people in the world. But yeah, I think he does that with a lot of his songs. The songs that he knows are going to start fires, I'm sure he thinks about where they could go before he does it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's really strategic. Let's keep going.
Back before I even wrote the record, I could see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather.
A calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the Lord for the stormy weather. I have been making music since 2004. And around like 2009 is when I started putting my music online. And I was growing so little, and then I remember I got like 20,000 views on a song. I couldn't even take advantage of the momentum. I don't think I was mentally prepared. It's like I sabotaged the situation. After that, I had some of the worst times of my life. I hit ultimate lows after that. Without saying too much, I know that where I'm at today is only possible because of everything that I have been through in the past few years. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what he said. A calm sea don't make a skilled sailor. It doesn't. You have to go through shit in order to build character and wisdom and knowledge from mistakes, trials and tribulations. You mess up enough to know not to make that mistake again, and then slowly you start making more and more right decisions, and then you get to where you need to go because you've been through shit. You've failed before. You know what I'm saying? That's a fire bar. He always has some fire shit like that. Like, that's like a quote that can get passed down generation to generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want everyone to think like that. His pen is so fire. But let's keep going.
And I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt no matter what they say.
That's another thing. I'm sure it was a double-edged sword. All of the backlash, it didn't feel good probably at the time, but he was smart enough to know that he could turn it into what he turned it into today, because look, he did. Look at exactly what the fuck he did. His dream was to get heard because he knew that he had a message that would bring like-minded people to Hangover Gang. He knew already. And look, it's 100% truthful. People from all different walks of life. I'm a 31-year-old black man who's been through crazy shit, and still, we think alike. It's crazy how the world works. Let's keep going.
I try conveying that I love us all, and the way I did it left them so appalled. I used a broken arm to try and break their walls. No matter what they say, they know it took balls.
Oh my God. Let me chill for a second, Tom. Can I get through more than 2 bars? Can I get through more than 2 bars without stopping? You said you used a broken arm to break down the walls, bro? Like, come on, bro. Again, that's some deep shit. What I hear, what I think you mean when you say that, is you're trying to break down the walls of race, like the things that are holding us apart, which is basically a bunch of prejudgment, stereotypical bullshit that is like trauma from the past, our ancestors. But basically, I think what you're saying is that you're white trying to speak to black people because black people automatically are like, don't even try that shit. Remember you enslaved us? We don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? So being white and trying to speak peacefulness to black people in the way that he's trying to make progress and start conversation. And to actually do that, you can't be coddling people and trying to spare people's feelings and shit. You have to just speak real shit. And the broken arm, I think, was him being white. So he already was handicapped before he starts speaking on these things to black people because, like I said, a lot of black people are wary of white people. So whenever someone white even comes into the neighborhood, people start looking like, wait,
Y'all smell that bacon?
So I understand what he says. He tried to break down the wall with a broken arm. But he still fucking tried. That's the thing. That's why I gotta respect it, man. Let's keep going.
I surveyed the land and I found a location, unloaded the lumber and pounded the stakes, and I blended the bones of the people who hated with blood and cement. Then I poured the foundation. I built the frame with all my guilt and shame, and then I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness.
He's talking about building a house. Cause his pen is crazy. He brought all of it back to how he built the whole house with all of his struggle, demons, pain, tears, guilt, shame. All of that went into the building of this house. And that is why you cannot big bad wolf this bitch. You could try hard. Too much went into it. It ain't going down like that. But yeah, anyway, that was dope. That was dope how he put that shit together. I like that.
I chiseled my name and the date in the basement. I carved my initials and all of the boards and the beams that are needed for structural greatness. No record label, no distribution, no cosign, no publicist, no manager, no teammates, no money to make up my budget with.
Facts.
No groceries, no studio, no booking agent, no bucket list, no PR, no marketing, just fans. Man, we built this house when my days end and it's vacant, and they bury me with that only key. My biggest fans gonna break in.
When my day's in and it's vacant and they bury me with that only key, my biggest fan's gonna break in. That shit sounds so fucking tough.
When my days end and it's vacant and they bury me with that only key, my biggest fans gonna break in with a Ouija board and a box of chalk, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, try to bring me back from that wooden box y'all tried to fill my grave with.
Why is the imagery so fucking crazy every time, bro? My biggest fan's gonna break in with that Ouija board, draw a pentagram, hail Satan, and try to bring me back from that wooden box that they tried to fill my grave with? Yo, I can see that entire thing. Clearly, top tier pen. I don't care what nobody says. I wish someone would try to tell me different. Tell me I'm biased. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I know rap. Let another nigga comment. There's been so many corny ass niggas popping up in the comments acting like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Because shut up. That's all I'm gonna say. Tom MacDonald's pen is fire. And if you're denying it, you're literally just a fucking hater who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, and your credibility's shot now. You're just saying shit just to say it. That nigga on Facebook had the nerve to say, he has the worst voice. Like, nigga, the fuck are you talking about? That's all you could find to hate on was his fucking voice, nigga. Ugh, people piss me off. Let's get back to this.
Then they'll sit on the roof with the rifles I hid in the fridge, and they'll shoot at the men on the ridge who are coming to undo the work that I did. Then they'll block off the highway that leads to the crib.
Ugh! He gonna have armed guards chilling, waiting for any motherfucking hater that is coming to try to break down what he has built. They got rifles ready to snipe niggas.
Put sensors on all of the boards on the bridge so they know when they're coming to empty the clip. Then they'll cut all the bodies and cut off the skin. Then connect all the pieces with needles and pins and attach it to 10 feet of branches and twigs, and then plant it in mud till it stands in the wind. And they'll stand there and look at this that we did that we never imagined we do because of them. Our blood and sweat and tears went into what we built till we were begged. So we use blood and sweat and tears of enemies to build our
flag. I knew it. Get out of here. This dude is wilding. That was one of the dopest. Yo, that whole verse was crazy. How he went from talking about building the house to building the fucking flag. He said connect the bones, skin, and body parts to 10 feet of twigs and sticks and stick it in the ground as a fucking flag to sway in the wind. Body parts. Body parts. Turned into a flag. So you mean to tell me it's just gonna be like on the flag? His pen is crazy, bro. Let's keep going.
Built this house, we laid these bricks, we set these traps, these flames we lit. Our haters doused in gasoline, they brought to try and torch us with. Let them hate, dog. Everyone will have something to say, dog. Their opinions don't mean trying to judge your engine by your paint job.
This dude's coming up with his own sayings. Trying to judge an engine by the paint job? That's so tough. Let's stop saying judge a book by a cover because that's way harder. All in favor?
Gravestone, I'm a cheap death. There's too much I ain't seen yet. They think that I got him way over my head, but I feel like I just got my feet wet. We're trying to dream more and sleep less. Avoid the pills when we're depressed. Remember to not be too hard on ourselves. If we cut deep enough, we bleed red. Man, you
Facts.
never know when it's time to go. Heaven's open when the bars are closed. So seize the moment, don't leave it hoping. You'll breathe tomorrow, you could be a ghost. I'm living mine like the finish line is right in front of me. Made of fishing wire, so I'll never see it till it's too late. When God shakes my hand, please celebrate.
That was tough. Is that the end of the song? Hold on.
Please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate, please celebrate.
This dude just said that he's living his life like the finish line is made of fishing wire, so he will never see the end coming until it's too late. So he'll just die doing what he loves. That is fire. It's dope when an artist actually uses their music to speak. That is what you're supposed to do as an artist. Maybe this is a hot take. Maybe this is a unpopular opinion. But Tory Lanez, after that whole thing with him and Megan Thee Stallion happened, him coming out with an album, I think, was the best thing that he could have did. Like, he could have did interviews and got a bunch of gotcha questions asked to him where he incriminated himself and a bunch of shit. But instead, he used the talent that God gave him to communicate to his fans. You know what I'm saying? Same thing Tom does. I just think that was really smart. He trolls on the internet, but in his music, he will tell you more than he could ever say in an interview. That's so fire. He's a true artist. I appreciate that to the fullest. Hell yeah. So yeah, thank y'all, man. That song was fucking fire. I'm so happy that I listened to it, man. I don't know where I go from here in the rabbit tunnel. See how I throw that in there quick. I don't know where to go from here, so if you guys want to comment, tell me what to react to next, I'll go to that one. I'm sure you guys are gonna say just go to the next video on YouTube, but I like jumping around, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it adds more spice to the whole situation because you never know what song I'm gonna pick. It might be your favorite song next. You know what I'm saying? Just comment your favorite song and I'll pick randomly. Don't tell me the order to go in. Tell me your favorite song and we will go from there. Also, shout out to my Patreon
Gang.
Right now we have 17 patrons, bro. I never even thought I would have one patron. This shit is getting crazy now. This is legit my dream coming true. And it is blowing my mind. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because apparently only 17% of my views are from subscribers. So clearly they're not even notifying my subscribers that my videos are uploaded. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get that notification because every time I drop a video, I chill in the comments for a while. So if you really want to talk to me, just be in the comments because that's where I be at. So that's basically that. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next time. Make sure you comment your favorite video. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And if you'd like to join the Patreon, it will be in the description along with the Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal. Now hang up. No, you hang.